Yo, wow. Yo, bitch is the bro. Yes.
To do the things that I did, but how man for it?
Hi guys, my name is Q. I'm a PR boy. I'm also a media consultant, and I'm a friend of aCe. And we're here to literally put you on game, on life, according to aCe.
This English passed my power. Bro. Okay, so guys, my name is aCe, and just like he said, it's the second episode of Life According to aCe. So how today game be now? Na game have been a lesson.
Both,
Both.
because life isn't really life. Life is never. It's a mix of both.
Right.
Life will teach you,
No be
and
lie.
life will use a hair play.
Now so
Yeah.
so right now we are having fun and learning. We are talking on creativity generally today, right?
Yeah.
Creativity, creatives, that register now. Anything that has to do with creativity, right? So we'll be giving each other random words, and then you use the words to tell us something about creativity.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna give me one first, or
Oh no. Okay, so the first word I will be giving Sadiq
Q.
is Q. Mr. Q.
That's me. That's me.
So the first word I will be giving you is spark.
Spark.
Yep.
Spark is crazy, especially for creativity. And a lot of people have different ways they come about it. A lot of people have different ways they concentrate on their spark. But for me, spark is oneness with yourself, understanding yourself, knowing what you want. You've been a photographer, a designer, a jack of many trades. The reason why you do what you do is far different from what I do. Some people do it for money, and some people do it for the passion. But honestly, with Spark, one thing that keeps you moving is being unique to and truthful to your goals. Like a lot of people, you see different people doing things simply because my guy does it, because it's a trend. 2020, a lot of people were into becoming virtual assistants, which is cool. A lot of people were into becoming UI designers. It's also cool. But what's your spark? Is your spark a trend, or is your spark a cause? So for me, I've always wanted to do it because I've wanted to do it.
Okay, a word for me. Wait.
A word for you will be, because, excuse me, a lot of creatives, most times, have blocks.
Okay.
Creative blocks. And we call them glitches sometimes. So for you, a glitch as a creative, how do you come around it? How do you treat it? What do you think of having glitches most times? Because people, like they have glitches and they tell themselves things like, I know Sabi, or there's a possibility that I know if you come up from this kind of thing again.
Yeah.
Glitches.
So if we're talking about creative blocks, glitches, I'm not sure if it's something that happens to me. I'm not even sure if it's something that has happened to me before, right? But then I've had creatives talk about creative block and all that, and I feel like it's all relating to what you talked about earlier. That's motivation, the reason why you are doing something. Once you have a good enough reason to do something, what is creative block? How can creative block stop you?
Creative block the craze.
Creative block they mad. You understand? So I
So in a
think it still
nutshell,
goes back to anytime you have that creative block, I feel like the thing every creative is supposed to do is to go back to the reason why they started that particular thing. You understand? It could be that you have actually lost that purpose, and that's why you are having the creative blocks. Because once you have that purpose, once your purpose is clear, once you are aligned with your purpose, I'm telling you, there's nothing like creative block. You know exactly what to do, and you'll be able to go ahead and do it.
Cheers.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
The word for you now would be dark.
I love this question because as an artist
Mm.
or as a creative, you go through a series of challenges.
Mm.
You find yourself, you understand yourself. Sometimes you're forced to identify with a lot of things before you really know who you are
Mm.
and what you want to be.
Yeah.
I think for me, darkness is a cool place to be in if you don't dwell and live there.
Hmm.
When I first
What? Wait. Let me digest it. As you talk that one first, but you suppose first do like this. You suppose first do like this.
where
How you take talk am sef? Darkness is a beautiful place to be in as long as you do not dwell in it. How you take talk am?
darkness is a great place to be in if you don't dwell in it. It's
Mm.
like a school. It teaches you.
Mm.
For me, for example, I started my first degree, and I was not really great with people,
Mm.
simply because I was investing more time in becoming a creative,
Yeah.
and it made me not really like the social spaces that much.
Mm.
But darkness comes in form of sadness, confusion,
Mm.
sometimes frustration
Mm.
because you're not where you want to be.
Yeah.
The question you should ask yourself is, I'm here. What lesson does it teach me?
Mm.
How does it make me better?
Mm.
Because you know the thing they say about people being in spaces
Mm.
and making the good out of it.
Yeah.
I made the best out of my darkness.
Mm.
And it made me a little bit of money before I went back to darkness again.
Mm.
So what am I saying? As a creative, darkness never stops.
Mm.
It comes back levels,
Mm.
in different stages.
Yeah.
So use it for the better good.
Mm. All right. A ton.
So I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about darkness, thinking
Mm.
about everything we've spoken about so far,
Mm.
the spark, the glitch, and darkness. Graduating out of all of these places, you need one thing:
Mm.
principle.
Hmm.
How do you do it? What principle keeps you moving? What's your anchor?
As in, God used this year to teach me like 3 years lesson.
Hmm.
First thing is to run to God, because you know one thing, beyond your own abilities, right? Why this woman they laugh? Adi. So as I was saying, beyond your own abilities, right? God gives hope. Eh? It's the kind of hope that you do not see the next step. Oh. Sure, you understand? Like there is nothing in front of you.
Clarity is far.
Eh? But there's a whole lot in front of you because of the hope. You understand? So you are in that dark place. It's so dark you cannot see any sign of light, but you know that there is light. In fact, that hope would give you light at that exact moment. You understand? So I think that's one of the things that keeps me going, first of all. And then because of that hope, you get to do things, you get to take action, because anytime you find yourself in that dark moment, hope alone does not bring you out. You have to take action. You can't just sit down and pray and hope and all that stuff. So one thing I think hope does is to give you that spark again, give you the belief that if I take action now, things would change. All right. So
Cheers.
with that hope comes the will and the grace to actually do something,
And keep
to
moving.
take action, and then keep moving. You understand? So I think that
Cheers.
would be my principle. When you find yourself in that dark phase of your life, run to God first, but don't just sit down and be gisting with God. You understand? Also know that I'm supposed to do something, and because you are actually talking to God while trying to take that action, my brother,
Well, that's if you're a person of faith, actually. But if you're not, just make sure you find your anchor. I think
if
basically
if dream.
it's not for you. It's for you.
Hmm.
For most people, we have purpose. And again, it really boils back to the same thing that we spoke about. You know why you're doing it. Nobody's going to do it for you. It's the truth about whatever you're doing. So, most times when I dream, A lot of people dream because they want to make impact. I dream because I want to make stupid money, and it's fine. That's my dream.
Mm.
So, the authenticity of what you dream about and why you dream about it is very important. At first, I was a dreamer because I wanted people to understand that I could be different. Ever since I started as a creative, I never really compelled to things. I wanted to wear something different, even if it would mean looking stupid, because I dreamt being different could place me in a better place. I dream because I want to travel the world. I dream because I want to be comfortable.
Mm.
But I know that's why I am dreaming. Why do you dream? You
Mm.
should have three questions to ask yourself. Does it favor me? Long term, does it still work for me?
Mm.
And it's okay if it doesn't work for you long term as well, because we find ourselves over and over again and we repurpose.
Yeah.
But for the time being, does it work for you? Does it favor you? And the third one, is it true? Because people dream and they're delusional about it.
Mm.
The real dreamers are the dreamers who are authentic. They're true to themselves.
Mm.
It's totally fine if you tell yourself you want to be a dreamer and you want to build the biggest club in the country.
Mm.
That's your dream,
Mm.
and you're true to yourself. So,
Yeah.
as a dreamer, it's totally fine to dream. There's no bandwidth to it. Go as big as you can,
Mm.
but just be true to yourself,
Mm.
and that's it. And
So
I'll give
this
you
would
two
be the
questions after.
2 questions after.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Because Kenny.
because love. That's it. Lover boy.
Oh! Ah!
There's a lot about aCe you do not know, guys.
There's something I've always been very proud of. And I believe it's a lesson everybody is supposed to learn. It's learning to love yourself and everyone around you every single day,
Cheers.
irrespective of your experience with them. Right? They say we meet people for a reason, right? And whatever reason it is that made me meet you, right? If it's bad, then it's not your fault, because that's the ultimate reason why we were supposed to meet in the first place. So I'm not supposed to take it out on you, right? Shifts.
Sabi boy. Sabi boy.
My brother, moving forward, I just don't like the fact that I see people around nowadays that hate on people that existed in their past because of the experience they had with those people, and somehow I believe it actually affects the people you meet in the future.
Word.
Because whether it's fear
Word.
or trauma, or you just wanting to avoid the same thing that happened in the past, it definitely affects the things and the beautiful things you're supposed to experience in the future. So why not just accept these things the way they are?
I'll just say, as a creative, there are a lot of no's in the industry.
Mm.
There are a lot of mess ups. There are a lot of F ups. Things get planned. Things do not go as planned.
Mm.
You aim at the sky. You end up at your ceiling sometimes.
Mm.
It's totally fine. But build on love. Move with love. Exist in love. And a lot of things will become easier. Because as a creative, projects don't stop.
Yeah.
The dream doesn't end. And the chase is always feeling like the beginning. And unless you're able to carry that as your moving force, you're really never going to move. Thank you for joining Life According to
Is no, like I like saying these things a lot. Let's just small thing for people to understand. I made a video about letting go, like maybe like
Elsa.
a few days ago. Yeah, the art of letting go is accepting things exactly the way they are, accepting things the way they have happened. You understand? Move on and don't let those things affect you negatively. Just learn from them, and then use that pure heart, use that clean slate to
Start again.
attend to matters of today because there's no tomorrow.
Nah, it's ability they talk.
Tomorrow not today now.
I want to reach my dream if I don't see tomorrow. Guys, there's
Now
tomorrow.
now why I
Hope
dey
day
tell you
like
now?
mad.
You see that tomorrow, ba? Once you enter the tomorrow not today, you know if you ever enter tomorrow. If you enter tomorrow, you dey skip be that now. You know they possible now. You know if you enter tomorrow now. You know if you pass this moment with even 1 second, they no born you well.
Very true.
Exactly.
The fact that you say tomorrow is today.
Tomorrow is today.
Like, the point is right.
Carousel. Carousel for
You
days.
understand?
Carousel for days. All these things you keep on carousel for days.
Maybe
But
I
yes,
dey come out. Well, may this mic catch this one way.
let's do this again. Same time, not this place, probably in Vancouver or New York
Or Qatar.
next year. Thank you very much for joining. I remember you and aCe. Until next time.
Let it come, let it come, let it come.
You can show face.
As you can see, I'm wearing is.
Wearing aCe.
Is. You know, go better for them.
That's after box too, man.
No be lie. Who be after box?
I'm a bro.
Okay, now our person. Now our person with that.